Because I noticed this girl like Ozee, that's why I kept on asking her, babe, tell me the truth. You cannot be fooling me. I know what I'm saying. I had a discussion with her at first. I said, babe, is Ozee them? Are they rich? Next thing I saw her and him, they were now besties. Oh. I did tell you, I was like, ah, cool. Because me, I'm not even looking for a sheep.
You guys, today I heard things that made my ear full. Like it just kept on going and going and going. More things were said. And I was like, at every point in time, when something new was dropped, I was like, hey, huh? How? Where do you from where to where? How do you get to this point? The whole conversation was quite surprising. Not surprising per se, but it was just like, how did we get to this point type of thing, right? So I just said, let me come live because as it stands now, I never even sleep, to be honest. So I was like, this is the only way I would give you guys this particular gist. Let me just give this gist and then I'll just like have like a few hours of rest. So let me start from where the conversation began. This morning, Onyeka was crying, right? So she was actually like really, really crying. And I was like, okay, I'm guessing because she's feeling alone in the house, being that her sister has gone home and stuff. So she's feeling alone. Nelly now carried food to go give her, right? And that's where she started telling her was making her what was putting her in that mood. She started off first of all by talking about the Cassia situation, right? And yeah, hold on. Somebody said it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. So let me play this first video.
I feel like maybe people thought I was lying, but now they don't want to move forward. I mean, the whole thing wasn't nice. Wasn't nice because the way she spoke to me about it.
So she was basically saying that she felt like people thought she was lying. That's we viewers. Maybe we felt like she was lying. That's why we did not vote for Chizoba. That's why Chizoba was not voted for. So that's where she started the conversation from. So at this point, I was like, okay, maybe it's a Chizoba thing. That's why she's feeling emotional, right? So she said, that was her thought process. And then the next conversation was her. She was asking Nelly when Cassia had the conversation with her. You guys know that Cassia also had a conversation with Nelly about what Onyeka said, the whole strategy talk, right? Cassia had a conversation with Nelly. So what they call it, Onyeka was trying to confirm when this conversation happened, and Nelly now told her when it happened, and she was not like she knew it, that she knew that that conversation was happening that day, and that Cassia is always gossiping. Her and Victoria, they're always gossiping about her. That two of them are always in a gossip that has to do with her. They're always talking about her. That she just knew that that day, Cassia was talking about her, right? Hmm. Hold on, let me just expand this.
And these two girls have been gossiping and gossiping, and I don't know what I did to her. I know it was that day because she would talk, she would look at me. And this gossip didn't start today, the two of them. But I don't know if it's Ozee that is doing this one. It's definitely Ozee that is pinning her.
So this is the first part of the conversation that got me like, from where to where? Like I had to ask from where to where. This is you trying to find out when Cassia had the conversation with Nelly. Where does Victoria come into this equation? You had to now say the two of them, they're always gossiping. But this is Cassia that said something about you. This is Cassia that was having a conversation with Nelly. It's Cassia, Cassia, Cassia. So how does Victoria's matter come into the equation? Today's one, I was just like, normally I just try to like, try to give you guys the gist how it is. But like today's one, I was just like, maybe it's because I've not slept. That's why the conversation was just making me feel like, why? What's all this? What's all this? What's going on here? So she had to insert her. She literally had to insert Victoria into the equation, and she was like, two of them. What did I do to them? I mean, what did I do to her? Two of them are always gossiping. Two of them are always this. Two of them do this. Two of them. Two of them. Yeah. So let me just continue. At some point, the twins came with the food that prepared for her. They were actually really caring for her today. Nelly brought food, the twins brought food. So the conversation continued. I'm just going to be bringing up the conversations as they happened because honestly, my brain is not even braining. My brain is not braining right now. So she said, when they were fighting, right? They tagged Ozee as a married man. They were like, married man, you're trying to do things with married man. Although what me I heard from Kassia that day was she was just saying because of man, maybe she had married man, maybe Onyeka had married man, or maybe she said married man and I didn't hear. But I know that the day that that fight happened, if I say Kosi, Kassia was just shouting because of man, yeah. So at this point she said that that day they were fighting and they were saying married man. Now Victoria is the one that was trying to kiss the married man. Victoria is not the one that was trying to do things with him. So she was just making reference to the question that Ebuka asked Victoria yesterday concerning the kiss situation.
You know what they said when we were fighting? They were like, married man. At the end of the day, it's you that's asking married man kiss him. I've not even done that kind of shit. The other day I was outside with this thing. She was telling him to give her more time and attention. Have I done that kind of shit? You don't they gossip me since. Okay, brought food for her.
These housemates, they're very caring, like they're literally cooking, bringing, making sure she's fine. And I'm sure that the way they saw her crying and just being by herself, maybe they felt like she was just feeling lonely. That her sister is not here. That's why they're trying to cater for her. Only to come and hear that what the issue is, it's not even what the issue is not even what they are thinking. It's something completely different. So here she was saying that the other day she was outside and she heard Victoria telling Ozee that he should give her more time. She was seeking for more attention from Ozee. She was telling Ozee that more like she needs him to spend more time with her. Basically, this is what Onyeka was saying, and that's what she heard Victoria saying to Ozee. I wasn't there for this one, so I do not know whether that happened or not. But like, why? Like the things that were coming into this conversation are things that like it made me not to really get like where are all these things coming from? Like I'm stressed and they're stressing me more. Let me just bring up the next part. Um I said I was going to try as much as possible to give you guys all the details. Let me just see a few comments. Onyeka is indirectly rallying of voters for Kassia and Victoria. Onyeka may be the victim in the house, but we viewers see Kassia as a production victim. You all are being very biased. How would she know instead Victoria when the only person she's always talking to is Kassia? Mm, to be honest. You can rest a beg, she gossip, da 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 da. So yeah, for the campaign talk, yeah, she's definitely campaigning because there was a part where she spoke about nominations. We are going to get to that. But let me just play this particular clip for you guys to see.
Man came to me and give me fake apology. That day when she was talking to you, I knew that she was saying something that was just vile. I thought, okay, maybe it's because I'm playing with Suj. Maybe she now felt the need. Kassia, leave me alone. Because it's all these things, man.
So, Erika was like, all these things, man. That the day that Cassia was the day she was having the day Cassia was having a conversation with Nelly, Oyeka said, oh, she even felt like maybe Cassia was talking to Nelly about Onyeka playing with Suj. Because she said Onyeka was with Suj that day. So she said she even felt like maybe Cassia was maybe bad mouthing her or was trying to pitch Nelly against her because she was with Suj. So that's how Suj came into the equation here. She said, maybe Suj was the problem that day, and Suj was the one that they were trying to, that Kassia was talking about, because all these things is because of man. So Suj came into the equation. There was even a point where Kelly Ray's name came into the equation, where she was like, busy because of Kelly Ray, that she was playing with Kelly Ray at some point, she was close to Kelly Ray at some point. That is it because of Kelly Ray that all of these things are happening, yeah. So Kelly Ray was also inserted. So many people were just being put into the So let me just expand this.
I don't even know, because there was a time I was bonding with Kelly Ray. I just used to whine him. Maybe that's what was making her flare up.
So yeah, she is saying she's trying to figure out where Cassia's issue with her is coming from. So that was what she was saying here. She's saying that maybe that Kelly Ray is not the cause of the matter, or because she was getting close to Kelly Ray, right? And then she also mentioned that she also talked about Kelly Ray nominating her and stuff, of which she also did nominate him. She nominated him too. So, like, what is that's not even supposed to be an issue? If you nominated him, he nominated you. Why do you think that his own nomination is coming from a place of beef or whatever? When you're nominating them somehow. So, I'm just bringing up the videos and talking about it as we are going.
She sounded very, very sure, like you told her that. She's a bloody liar. She now came to me and told me sorry yesterday. She now said, I heard it's Nelly that told you. And I'm like, so you want to now fight Nelly for saying, like, what do you want to do now? I wish Big Brother will come and say we should nominate him of everybody. Let me see what she wants to do.
So this is the part where she brought in the nomination conversation, right? And she basically said that Cassia told her that she heard that it was Nelly that told her that's about the gist. Like it was Nelly that told Onyeka about the strategy gist, that gist. So she said that Cassia told her that she heard it was Nelly that told her, and that what does she want to do? That's what does Cassia want to do? Does she have any plans? Abi, does she want to go and fight her? Although Kassia did not say it from a place of fight or anything, she just said that she heard that it was Nelly that told her, and that maybe Onyeka had come to speak to her first, this whole thing would have not been blown out of proportion. So Kassia wasn't coming from when Kassia said that, she wasn't saying it from a malicious place, if I may say, because I still have that video. I literally spoke about it in my morning, the video before this one. So I like that I have that particular clip. Let me see if I can bring that up now, because the way she said it, it's almost as if Cassia was trying to come for Nelly in that conversation, of which that was not the case. Let me just expand this.
So I heard it was Nelly that told you. So I feel like if you had come to meet me like, okay, Kassia, this is what I heard. Why did you say this? I feel it will not have led to what happened that day. Oh, all the same, I'm sorry. No problem. I really love that situation.
So how is this a malicious, or how is this a statement that came across as if she was trying to fight Nelly? So compare that and this clip that I just played. Was it this clip I played? Let me see if it's this clip.
If Ibuka did not come on Sunday now.
No, this is, let me. You guys, I had a lot today.
Probably because she heard that me and him kiss when we did not even kiss. Told her.
Okay, yeah. So this is the part where she now brought up the Nelly thing. So compare that and the way Onyeka presented it to Nelly today.
She sounded very, very sure, like you told her that. She's a bloody liar. She now came to me and told me sorry yesterday. She now said, I heard it's Nelly that told you. And I'm like, so you want to now fight Nelly for saying, like, what do you want to do now? I wish Big Brother will come and say we should nominate him of everybody. Let me see what she wants to do.
You get, so it was just like this is the point where I now felt like, okay, maybe this is probably her just trying to find a way to rally the attention of the housemates and get it away from her, so that maybe they'll face them instead, right? Because she said it yesterday that she knows they'll come for her, and then her God is fighting for her and is alive and all of that. So I think this was her trying to like rally or take the attention away from her so that she'll not be nominated. There's more, Sha, and there's another part where she spoke about nomination. But back to the
Every
conversation, this is the part where she was saying that every day, Victoria, Kassia, they usually like gossip about her and stuff.
every goddamn day, these two people sit down together. Every day. That was when I was shouting media rounds. And that's the shit that even got me into trouble, into all this Ozee and nonsense mess. And you're asking married man if you kiss him, what will happen? Probably because she heard that me and him kiss when we did not even kiss.
So she said, this is, you guys already heard what she said. So this was basically her saying that Victoria was asking the married man they're talking about is Ozee. Ozee is obviously not married, but they tag him as a married man onto that he has a babe outside here. So she's just basically saying that you are asking married man for a kiss, maybe because probably because you heard that we kiss. So now she's feeling that Victoria was asking Ozzy for a kiss because she heard that Onyeka and him they kissed. So that's why she wanted, maybe that's why she wanted her own kiss, basically. This is someone that said that somebody is saying vile things and calling another person vile and vicious, and calling another person names for a gossip, and then you're saying these things. That's my problem with this whole thing. Yeah. um
Even
Let me bring up this next clip.
doing nonsense competition for somebody that is even. And that's why this Ozee thing is paining me. You always say me, I'm your favorite person, I'm your friend. When that's happened, did you see the two of them around you? Ozee said he was feeling bad for Kediri, went to go and stay with Kediri. He did not even say sorry. I don't have a problem with you going to go and talk to Victoria, but at least me that is still the person. Hug me.
You guys know that she has had an issue with the fact that Ozzy went to meet Victoria first before coming to her, right? And this is what she was talking about in this clip that I just played. She obviously did not like that, and she was just like, that day Osi and Ozzy, they were not there by her. These are people that claim that they are doing family things in the house, and Ozzy has said that she's his favorite person. So that day she was expecting more from him, that at least he should have maybe given her a hug or something before going to meet Victoria, right? So yes, I personally, that day when I watched it, I was like, I feel like Osi going to meet Victoria first will obviously be an issue for Onyeka, and I expected him to actually go meet Onyeka first, right? So my issue here is that if this is the problem, then Ozzy should be the one you should be facing. Like, Ozzy is the one that did the offending in this case. Ozzy was the one that did not come to meet you first. Like, Ozzy should be the problem. Like, attack him and just say, I thought we were friends. We are supposed to be friends, and this is what you did. Like, I don't think Victoria has done so much in recent times for all of this to be coming from you towards her. Do you get? So Ozzy should be your problem. Face him, basically. Do you get? So I did understand her feeling bad that Ozzy went to meet her first. Like, me, I'm also down. We had a fight, and we are closer in a way. Do you get? So this. Hold on. This is the second. This is the second part where she brought up nomination talk. That's when I knew that, okay, it's a nomination something. These housemates are working overtime. TJ has done his own. Yesterday, he did his own media rounds, and to avoid nomination. Today, we had Onyeka doing her own. So nomination is part of it.
If Ibuka did not come on Sunday now, everything, they would have even nominated me. I'll go home. Who knows how they would have done, what they would have done to me.
So nomination was obviously involved. She said if Ebuka did not come, so it's more like Ebuka came and vindicated her, right? And if that didn't happen, should have been nominated. What do you mean they would have nominated me? The nominations have not happened yet. So are you now trying to like indirectly say like, okay, now they will not nominate you, or it's a mind thing, right? Where she said they would have nominated me and all of that. I don't know what she means by they would have when the nominations have not even happened yet. So it's a mind thing, and what do they call it? A nomination strategy. I give it to her. I actually give it to her. If this is her rallying and trying to get the attention off, but I feel like her just crying and being sad would have been a better strategy for trying to avoid the nominations, because the housemates will be feeling like, your sister just left, you'll be feeling bad, and it will be somehow if you put your ball, like, this method now may make them feel like, she's even like doing like this, and then so I feel like that would have been a better strategy. But yeah, um, this is she was now saying that she told Victoria that she knows that Victoria likes Ozee. I think this is the clip I played at the beginning, that she knows Victoria likes Ozee. That's why she was telling her that I know like you like him. And then she mentioned that one time she had a conversation with Ozee where she was asking I had a conversation with Victoria where she was asking Victoria whether Ozee has money, this and that and that. And then the next thing, Victoria was doing bestie with him, and she was trying to say, oh, whether she likes him. And she gave a go ahead that, it's fine, I'm not trying to do ship with him, so it's fine if there's anything that's going on there. But that Victoria was not being honest with her.
Because I noticed this girl like Ozee, that's why I kept on asking her, babe, tell me the truth. You cannot be fooling me. I know what I'm saying. I had a discussion with her at first. I said, babe, is Ozee the Made rich? Next thing I saw her and him, they were now besties. Oh. I did tell you, I was like, cool, because me, I'm not even looking for a sheep.
The thing that one said that Onyeka lies to herself a lot is very correct, to be honest, because she has been saying this, I'm not looking for a sheep, I'm not looking for a sheep, I'm not looking for a sheep. But all of these issues, like every issue, I mean, all of these issues is around the whole thing of like this guy being closer to this person, or that's Ozee being with Victoria and all of that. So stop lying to yourself. As what's his name? Ozo's father. Ozo will say that his father always says, you can lie to everybody, but you cannot lie to yourself. You cannot lie to yourself, my dear. You can't do that. So I think that's that. There were other things that were said, but I'll just stop there because there was another gist from Nelly and Victoria. So, basically, Nelly made a statement. Nelly said that she heard Victoria saying she wants to kiss Ozee, right? So, Victoria went to have the conversation with Nelly to find out, like, where did he hear that from? I did not say that, right? Where did he hear that from? And then Nelly was like, yeah, she heard it, and Victoria said it. But the way she said she heard it was that she was passing. You guys know that Saturday, Victoria and Ozee, they were like on the chair, the beanbag on the floor. So she said she was passing. That's Nelly. Said she was passing, and she heard Victoria saying, "I want to kiss, I want to kiss, I want to kiss." Like, but she didn't say that she wanted to kiss Ozee. That she was just saying it randomly, right? And then Victoria was like, no, that she didn't say that. That it was only what Ebuka said. I mean, what she told Ebuka, that she said the part where she said she told Ozee that, if I kiss you now, what will you do? That's the only thing she said. That she was not saying I want to kiss, I want to kiss. That's what Victoria said. She was just trying to clarify with her. That's with Nelly.
She heard I said I want to kiss. I asked her, I was like, when did I tell you I want to kiss? When did I come to you and say I want to kiss? And she was like, no, that was not what she said. Like, she was passing that chair. She heard I said I want to kiss. And I'm like, that was not what was said.
So she was just trying to clear the air from her own angle, saying that that's not what she said. From what I watched in the conversation that night, I didn't hear her saying she wants to kiss, but I also did not hear her. I also did not hear her telling Ozee, if I kiss you now, what will you do? So it's possible that she said it and I didn't hear, or we didn't hear, or the camera did not capture it, or maybe she didn't say it. Maybe Nelly heard something else, but she said she was tipsy that night, so maybe she cannot remember saying it and all of that, right? So that was just the conversation that she said Nelly had, but she just wanted to clarify, but she didn't want to go deep into it. Let it not be as if, oh, she's trying to say, she's trying to defend and to now be like, okay, there was actually something there, right? Let me just read a few comments. Where's Big Brother Television? What does that mean? What does that even mean? Lord Victoria claimed she was drunk and couldn't remember. Now she says she's sure of what she said and didn't say. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe she was drunk and didn't remember. So she actually decided to leave it there. She's acting like Mother Mary with her. Hey, you guys are deep. Oh. They should bring Castoria and Kelly. We are fully ready to. They were getting close, like they wanted to kiss each other. Yes, I watched it that night. They were so, two of them. I actually feel like they were open for that or they're ready for that. Like I said in my video that day, that Ozee was, in my opinion, Ozee was waiting for her to make the move so that if he's giving the gist to be that, oh, she kissed me. So as she did not now make the move and she was just still just close, yeah, the gist was now she was trying to kiss me, right? If it happened, he would have carried the gist from the angle of she's the one that did it, or you get. So he did not want to lose guard. That's why he didn't like push or anything. He was just like laid back, but setting lips there, you get. So I think two of them wanted to, but everybody just they just held back in a way, right? Um so the other comments, but I think I'll just like let this be. Mm. No, she knows how to mind her business. Like Nelly, she has two faces. Nobody get her time. We try to get her right when we get her time. More. So let me just leave the comments because, like I said, you guys, I never sleep. I'm not even joking. I just heard the comment. I heard the gist. She this went on for like up to an hour or more safe. She was just talking and venting. So I don't know, maybe this is just her being hurt or this is just it. But yeah. Mm. And you're not person like listen to you guys doing content just update always. I try. Like I said now, I've not slept. I've not slept. I need to see my eyes. So let me go and rest so that I can cover the what they call it, the nomination process or the live nominations. Yeah. Bye, guys. Please thumbs up. Oh. Thumbs up. Thumbs up if you're currently on the live stream. Please thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye. Love you.